Those of you following my story may remember that I touched on this subject in the end of the previous video. After time with a partner, it is crucial to have some form of reclamation. For me personally, it is the most important part of maintaining a healthy cuckold relationship. Some people have reclamation sex almost as soon as the partner leaves, and that's what we did the first couple of times. We found that to be highly effective, and I do recommend it. However, I was denying him penetration at a later date that will be covered in a future video, so we needed to find another way to reinforce the connection that day. Spending quality time in each other's arms and telling each other how we felt, something that makes time for the two of us and reinforces our bond separately from the third partner and allows for communication specifically between the two of us. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of getting caught up in my schedule that day. We left our meeting with our partner and went to an appointment. I'd completely lost track of our reclamation when we finally returned home later. It doesn't have to be immediately after you have been with a partner, but if it's not directly after, you need to make sure you specifically allow the time for this focused attention to take place. Be especially careful not to forget or lose track of it in your daily activities. While the experience itself is extremely exhilarating, it can also be very dangerous to your existing relationship if you aren't actively making room to protect it. Making time together daily for reassurance and strengthening your bond is invaluable. Reinforcing your relationship daily will make it possible to be aware of issues as they arise, instead of resentments that have built over time. Because our communication is so strong, my husband was able to let me know I'd let him down by losing track of his reclamation. He was not only disappointed, but he was feeling very vulnerable. I would never want him to feel that way, and I was horrified I'd let it happen. We were able to work through it, and we are once again back on track. I've said previously that you shouldn't attempt this lifestyle if your relationship isn't already strong. I know some people would like to think it will spice up their sex life. This particular spice should only be added when the relationship is strong enough to handle it. If your relationship is having any problems, this lifestyle would be more likely to magnify them than resolve them. I would also reconsider if the two of you don't already spend a lot of time together. Your relationship would need to receive the majority of the time and effort, and the new partner would actually be just an add-on. I am lucky enough to have married my soulmate and my best friend. We have never tired of each other, and we spend most of our time together. But even then, I still find myself getting caught up in the emotion of a new relationship when I have a new partner. My feelings towards my husband do not change, but the addition of a new partner will make him feel that they have, if I'm not careful. My need to respond to a message or to send a requested picture can feel like I'm prioritizing my new partner over my husband if I'm not also giving him regular and sincere attention. If I've made a point to spend time with my husband each day, the text messages don't bother him. However, if I've made him wait for me while I respond to the messages, he begins to feel that he doesn't mean as much to me as my new partner. These are the measures we have in our own relationship. Everyone is different. The experience is only fun for everyone involved when all parties trust each other. In my experience, it is possible for the partners to get attached and ask for more than you can give. Because that is a reality. It's not enough to tell the cuck that you know how he feels. You should both say it and show it often. He shouldn't have to wonder where he stands. Vulnerability is an emotional state the cuck experiences constantly, so he needs constant reassurance. Because the cuck is placing all of his trust in you, you should take that trust seriously and make every effort to make him feel safe and loved. Please like and click subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner.